The reason you're not getting the views that you want to on TikTok right now, you're stuck in 250 view jail, or you're not getting the views your competitors are getting, are simply because you're using the wrong hashtags, you're posting at the wrong time, and you're not posting content that's actually on the right topic. But don't worry, by the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you 3 free tools that you can begin using today that are instantly gonna solve this for you and make it way easier for you to get the views that you want to on TikTok. In fact, this creator just implemented these tools and gained 100,000 followers in just a 30-day period after being stuck in 250 view jail. And this creator was able to do the same thing, except they gain over 50,000 followers. And the same exact thing can happen to you if you simply implement these tools. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button, because if you want to grow quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, I just created a free TikTok growth course that'll tell you exactly how the TikTok algorithm works. So if you want that, go to the pinned comment below and register for that right now. Okay, so in order for you to know exactly what time you should be posting, you shouldn't actually be going through the hard work of trying to figure this out yourself. Instead, you should just look at the biggest competitors in your niche, see when they're posting, because clearly it's working to hit the audience that you're trying to reach. So essentially what you need to do, you need to come up here and you need to go to counttick.com. From here, I want you to go in the top right-hand corner, go to analytics, and then all you have to do is X out of this dumb ad that pops up and then type in one of your competitors' usernames. For example, I'm going to use Limitless Culture here. So all you have to do is click this. You're going to click on this little search bar. It is going to populate all this information and you're going to get a ton of stuff. It is going to tell you how many followers they have, the total amount of videos that they have, all this nonsense, their average engagement rate. And if you scroll down even further, it is going to share with you exactly what hashtags they typically use, their most used hashtags, their most used mentions, and come all the way down, it is going to share with you exactly what time they're posting their content. So here's how you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to scroll through, you're going to want to find a video where they got a lot of views. For example, this one got more views than average, so it was posted at 7:30. We're going to want to write that down. Then we want to come find another one. This one at 11:50 p.m. 20,000 views. And if we keep going, eventually we're going to get to the end. Now, essentially what we wanted to do here was see their top videos as of recently, what time they've been posting. So looking at this example, we're going to want to post from 7:30 p.m. to midnight. And that is when the majority of your posts should get out, because that's what's working for this creator. Now, what you'd also want to do is go look at some other people within your niche. And ideally, you're going to look at 2 or 3 of them and you're going to see which times overlap for all of them. And that's exactly when you should be posting in order to reach your ideal audience. But just posting at the right time isn't the only thing you need to do. You also need to make sure that you're using the right hashtags, and you need to make sure that the topics that you're going after are actually things that TikTok is trying to push out. Because if you're not, well, guess what? You're not going to get views on TikTok, and it's going to continue to keep you in 250 view jail, or you at the very least won't be getting thousands of views every single time that you post. Now, in order to find the best hashtags to use, we're literally going to use this same exact tool. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll up here. If we come under TikTok tools, move me out of the way, we would click hashtag generator. And from here, we're going to want to type in the keywords of the piece of content we're creating. For example, Mike is in the credit repair niche, so we could do something like credit repair, Navy Federal Credit Union, and increasing credit score. And then if we click generate, and obviously you're going to want to use the keywords that you're trying to target within the piece of content you're creating. It is going to spit out exactly which hashtags you should be using. It's going to tell you the total number of views per hashtag, and this is incredibly useful because remember, you should only be using large hashtags on TikTok. If you're using small hashtags, it's going to decrease the amount of reach that you get. Now, as you could see from that example there, it was able to give us several different hashtags that had a large amount of reach, and simply using those in your content is going to increase the amount of views that you're getting so long as you're posting content that's on the right topic. But before I can share with you exactly what topic you should be covering or how to find the best topic, I need to make sure you understand exactly how the TikTok algorithm works, so let me explain. So in order to explain this, I want to break it out into 3 different parts. The first one is going to be what it used to work like. The second is going to be what it works like now. And third, I'm going to share with you a few pro tips so that you don't actually have to go through the struggle of trying to figure this stuff out for yourself. So the way that the TikTok algorithm used to work is essentially you would post something on TikTok, and depending on how many likes you got in a really short period of time, it would push out your content. So literally all you had to do to get a lot of views on TikTok a few years ago was say something like this video. It would would increase the amount of views that you got relative to everybody else because you'd be getting more likes in them. And essentially, TikTok would push out your content to everybody. Now, about a year ago, TikTok started to change this. And the way that TikTok works now is it's totally based off of an interest graph. And I know you have no idea what that means, so let me explain. Essentially, the way that it works is you log on to TikTok, or your viewer logs on to TikTok. You interact with things. And then based off of that, TikTok is going to classify the content that they show you based off of two things. One, the topics that you interact with. Two, the lengths of those videos. And you need to pay very close attention to this, because if you are uploading on the right topic, but you're uploading the wrong length, it's going to destroy your views. So you need to make sure you're paying attention to the topic that you're choosing and the length that you're going after, because if you mess up one of those two things, you're not going to get views. But then you also need to make sure that you're paying attention to a few other things, which is why I wanted to make this a 3-part explanation. The other things you need to make sure you're paying attention to are the features that you're using and how frequently you're posting on TikTok. So when it comes to the features that TikTok is currently pushing out, they're going to be focused on a few things. The first one are going to be things that have a green screen in them or a duet in them. The reason that TikTok likes to push this content out is because essentially you're able to take advantage of something that has already gotten a lot of views, and then as a result of that, TikTok feels safe pushing out that content. The second type of content TikTok's pushing out are videos over 60 seconds long. TikTok has literally come out and said that creators watch more than 50% of videos that are over a minute long. So what does this mean for TikTok? Not only does it mean TikTok's going to get more ad revenue, not only does it mean TikTok is going to be able to compete with YouTube, which is really what they're trying to do, and not only does this mean that if you create videos over 60 seconds long, it's going to increase the odds that you get more views on TikTok. But remember what I said earlier, you need to make sure that it's also a topic that people interact with videos over 60 seconds long. Because if you're just creating videos over 60 seconds long on a topic that nobody watches videos over 60 seconds long, you're not going to get views. And then the final thing that TikTok is pushing like crazy right now are going to be shopping posts. Now remember, TikTok's main goal is to 1, keep viewers on TikTok for as long as humanly possible, and 2, make as much money as humanly possible. So if you're able to give TikTok those things, they're gonna skyrocket the amount of reach that you get, and you're gonna be able to make TikTok happy, and as a result, you're gonna be happy. Which brings me to the last and most important part of this video, which is how you could figure out exactly how long your content should be, what hooks you should be using, and other videos that are doing really well for your specific niche right now. And the way that you're going to be able to do this is literally by logging on to TikTok on a desktop. So here's what you want to do. You want to come to TikTok on a desktop, and then you want to go under Explore. Now, essentially what you're going to see are a bunch of different niches up here. Again, if I get rid of my face, I don't know why it keeps blocking everything. So this is going to show you several different niches. Ideally, you're going to want to find the niche that is closest as humanly possible to yours. And then what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to click into all this content and see how many views you're actually getting. Right now, none of this content is in English for me, simply because I'm not logged on to TikTok. And if you didn't know, TikTok is all over the world. So basically I could find a video in English. If I click on this one right here and then pause it, it is going to show me how long this video is. I'm going to be able to see the description of the video. I'm also going to be able to see the text that's on the screen, the topic of the video, and this is going to have a huge impact on how many views you actually get. And this is the easiest way for you to be able to figure out exactly what you should be posting within your niche. Remember, you want to make sure that you're actually logged in. Otherwise you might see content that is not in English like I'm seeing right now, but they literally have so many different niches. You just need to find the niche that's close to yours, be able to see the length that they're using, the topic that they're using, and even the format that they're using. Because if you're able to do those things, it's going to skyrocket the amount of views that you get. On top of that, since you're serious about growing on TikTok, I want to personally help you. In fact, I want to look at your account and tell you exactly what I would do different to get you more growth on TikTok in the next 30 days, guaranteed. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only two things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is 1, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers, and 2, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, interested, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next two videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.